Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kevin.
Oh, welcome to my show now, and this is the second one. The last was first, the next the third, the sixth, all said and done. And if you're a reviewer and you've said my show is poor, I'll find out where you live and I will hurt you with a saw. But as for all the rest of you, I hope you're feeling great. Sit back, relax, undo your slacks, you've got yourselves a date. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. And that's the title. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon. Wow. Welcome to my show now, which I'm proud to bring to you. Ably assisted by a most hard-working crew. That's Alison on costume, and there's Emma there on sound, and I don't know what he does, but he's just nice to have around. Chat! Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's called It's Kevin. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show.
Ah, Mr. Darwin. The first I have seen of you since we left the Galapagos Islands.
Admiral Fitzroy, will you permit me to outline a theory?
I should be honored.
What if the beaks of the Galapagos finches were somehow an adaptive development? What if all life were in a permanent state of flux, caused by ever cumulative evolutionary changes? What if, Admiral Fitzroy, life's myriad variations were not the work of a single creator?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm banging my head against the wall.
What are you doing now?
I'm eating all my gloves.
We've all got things we'd rather be doing, but don't put it off. If you don't send a birthday card to the Queen by April the 21st, there's a fine of £5,000, plus a possible conviction for sedition. So why not send your birthday card to the Queen without delay? You can buy a card at most high street card shops. Or why not file your card online at erbirthday.co.uk. Whichever way you do it, it's really not that hard. The Queen's birthday card. On with her head!
Hello, I'm Jeremy Kane from the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's right, he is. And Jeremy, you hold a world record yourself, don't you?
Yes, that's right. I hold the world record for the largest matchbox collection in Kent.
How many have you got?
20
Where'd you keep them all?
in a drawer.
That's literally made me feel sick. Okay, Jeremy, you're here to watch me attempt to break the world record for saying nothing in 10 seconds. What's the current record?
1.
Right, so it's 1 to beat. And I must say, I'm very excited about
Go!
it.
And stop.
It's not as easy as it looks, is it? So how many times did I say nothing in 10 seconds?
1.
Oh, one more and I'd have beaten the world record.
Yes, hard luck.
Ooh.
Hard luck. Hard luck.
Ooh.
Hard luck.
Gee.
Hard luck. 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 Hard luck.
Sweet. Gah.
Hard luck. Hard luck.
Meet Max Cooper. Just an ordinary guy, right? Wrong. For whenever Max Cooper sees injustice and crime, Max Cooper becomes indignant about that. He doesn't like it. And it is then that for 7 complicated reasons,
Max Cooper mutates into... the Incredible Moose Human!
Put it back.
Put what back?
That item of pottery you've just stolen and are hiding in your court. Put it back right now.
Or what?
Excuse me, but aren't you the Incredible Moose Human?
Yes, I am. Oh, well, look. Seems in a hurry to get away, our friend dropped something.
And so, once again, society is a safer place due to the vigilance and courage of the Incredible...
Adrian, your tea's ready!
Oh, thanks, Mom! I'll be down in a minute!
Well, then let it get cold!
Okay! The Incredible Moose Human! Coming, Mom!
That looks like thirsty work, Kevin. I thought you might like a nice glass of water.
Oh, thanks, Bob. That's really, You all right, then?
Oh, couldn't be better.
Glad to hear it.
Well, I say couldn't be better. I've actually got terrible arm dandruff.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I only have to shake my arm and...
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's a nervous condition. I've had it ever since I had this stressful job a few years back.
Well, why don't you tell us all about... Oh, you're going to.
I got a job at the National Museum Gift Shop Museum. A maze of 223 museum gift shops from all over the country and all under one roof.
What'd you do then?
Well, they put me in the museum gift shop.
So, wait a minute. You were working at the National Museum Gift Shop Museum Gift Shop?
Yeah, and I suffered terrible stress and headaches.
Busy, was it?
No, hardly anyone ever came in. But every time I tried to actually get into my head where it was I was working, I'd black out and wake up naked on the banks of the Thames.
Sounds like you're best off out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, have you tried new Head and Elbows?
No, I haven't.
Well, have mine. I don't need it anymore.
Well, I've got nothing to lose.
Except your arm dandruff.
Here, I wonder what it'd be like if Nazi pig dog Adolf Hitler had spoken with the voice of pop genius Sir George Martin. Hey?
And after we'd taken Austria by storm, well, things started happening pretty quickly. And within 9 months to a year, we were number one in most countries in Europe. Poland, Czechoslovakia, the list goes on. But a lot of people think it was an overnight success. But in fact, we'd already built up a fanatical local following at our Nuremberg rallies. And I remember even at those gigs, I could hardly hear myself screaming above all the screaming, and I'd have to keep dodging the copies of Mein Kampf, which fans were throwing onto stage for me to sign. But I do recall thinking to myself at one of those early appearances, well, if we don't at least reincorporate the Sudetenland into Germany's borders in the next few years or so, then I'm a Chinaman. And I'm not. I'm not a Chinaman. I'm not Chinese. I am not Chinese. I have never been Chinese.
Yeah, be like that.
Right, there you go, Bob. Do me a favour. Stick this lot back together again. This glue's nearly past its sell-by date. Seems a shame to waste it.
Righto.
Cheers. What's that? Here we we go again. It's Godzilla Black.
Surprise! Surprise!
Yeah, it's not actually that much of a surprise, is it, Godzilla Black, when we can hear you come in 5 minutes before you actually get here?
Oh well, you won't be wanting these then.
Oh, are these for me? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... No, come back. Forgot how sensitive she is. Godzilla Black!
The Kaiser is marshalling his forces here, here, and here. Artillery are pinned down by the river, and our supply lines are cut off.
You know, Barbara, in bed this morning I had an idea for ending this rotten war once and for all. Just like that.
Well, let's hit it, man.
Well, there's the thing. Forgot to write it down. Went straight back to sleep. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was.
You know what? I like the sound of this idea of yours.
What? The one I can't remember?
Whether you can remember it or not, it's the best idea we've got. Pendleton, connect me to the Prime Minister.
Yes, but look here, Marlborough. I can't actually...
Marlborough? Prime Minister.
Good news, I hope.
Beg pardon, sir. Ready to go over the top, sir?
Good show, Sergeant. How's morale?
Couldn't be better, sir. Talk of this Winstanley plan's got the men all of a fist, sir. Home by Christmas is what I heard, sir. Blimey. Can't wait to see my sweetheart for turkey, sprouts and all the trimmings, sir. Here, sir.
Oh, is that a picture of...
Of Christmas dinner, sir. Yes, sir. I carry it with me always, sir. Them peas are grown from my own garden, sir.
And fine bonny peas they are too, Sergeant.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Ah, here he is. The man who's going to win us the Great War. Anything yet?
Shush. I nearly had it then.
I don't want to rush you.
Something about parquet flooring? No. Wait a minute. I remember. Oh, thank God. Quickly, issue the order for everybody to get into the giant mechanical crabs.
The giant mechanical...
Winstanley's plan died with him on the fields of Flanders, and so the Great War ground mercilessly on until 1978, when it was finally killed off by disco.
It's curtains for everyone!
Everyone's got windows and windows can't be bare, so come on down to Certain Curtains, curtains everywhere. Cotton, satin, silk. Pull yourself together, don't go off the rails. With Certain Curtains, curtain service never ever fails.
Certain Curtains, well hung. Introducing Amateur Prime Minister, the magazine for Britain's 9th fastest growing hobby. Whether you're reshuffling your cabinet, ratifying fishing quotas, or bringing back hanging, Amateur Prime Minister will fill your parliamentary agenda. Issue 1 has tips on building your own seat of power, and a free balloon of the Croatian Prime Minister building up week by week into an inflatable summit. Amateur Prime Minister, it's time to return to your constituency and pretend at government. Maureen and John was a phenomenally successful Thames Television sitcom which ran from 1980 till 1987, starring Julie Stott and Dennis Best. Maureen?
John.
Maureen! John! Maureen! But tragedy struck. A heavy smoker all his life, Dennis Best died at the age of only 46 when he fell out of a train. The producers wasted no time in recasting the part of John with actor Brian Tremaine.
Maureen.
John! Who was tragically battling with chronic alcoholism.
Maureen.
John?
Maureen.
But the same chemistry just wasn't there.
John!
When Julie Stott left the series in 1986 to star in South African sitcom Call Me Bwana, she was replaced by actress Philippa Morgan.
Maureen.
John. Who was tragically battling with chronic alcoholism.
Maureen.
John. And was taking a course of hormone pills in preparation for a sex change. But it seems the magic of the golden years had faded.
Maureen.
John. In 1987, with viewing figures down to just 18 million, the series was cancelled. Brian Tremaine went on to receive treatment for his alcohol addiction and now owns a chain of off-licenses. And Philippa Morgan successfully underwent surgery, changing her name to Eric Pickles.
Tais-toi, c'est moi, c'est ta redouane.
Je suis un laide anglais et je porte un gros chapeau. Et quand les dames me voient, ils se disent que c'est le...
Queuing. It's a great British tradition, like the proms and dogging. But people from around the world often underestimate just how seriously we in this country take the Great British Queue. Let's face it, when it comes down to it, we're a funny old lot. But did you know, for example, that 83% of all couples first have sex with each other in a queue? Or that if you're the 17th person standing in a queue, you're statistically more likely to get pecked on the larynx by a chaffinch? Want to know more about queues? Well, you're in luck, because here's queuing guru Benny Sweet. Benny, when was the first queue?
10th of June, 1341.
And who was in that queue?
Peasants.
And what were they queuing for?
Had their legs chopped off.
And what have they done to deserve that?
Nothing.
And what's the origin of the word queue?
French.
And what does it mean?
Wankers.
What happens if you're in a queue and it's hit by falling space debris?
Bury the dead, phone NASA, reform the queue.
Now, you've got a photographic record of your lifetime of queuing, haven't you?
Yep. Queuing for Slade concert 1972.
Oh, look at your tank top.
Queuing to Side On 1981.
Oh, look at your despair.
Queuing for Tamagotchi 1990.
Oh, look at you. What's that?
Mumps.
Jesus.
Queuing for an edible wig 2000.
Ah, no, edible wigs. Never really took off, did they?
Ginger ones were nice.
Yeah, I ate one once. Found a hair in it. So who in your experience are worst at queuing?
Florists, diabetics, cats.
In that order?
No.
And if you don't like queuing, you can go to Benny's special queuing centre and do all your queuing in one go, can't you?
Yeah, you stand in a queue for 37 weeks non-stop.
And then?
Accredited certificate, guarantees lifetime front of queue access.
And finally, Benny, how would you sum up your philosophy of life?
Could be at the back.
Thanks, Benny. That's really interesting. And now, without further ado, lights, camera...
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to jump in.
Thank you. And now, without further ado, it's lights, camera, auction.
Sorry?
What's going on?
So, I shall open the bidding with £17 million. Do I hear £17 million? Anybody? £17 million? No? Perhaps I have started the bidding a little high. Very well. £17 million. Do I hear £17 million? Thank you very much, sir. £80 million. Thank you very much, madam. £90 million. Thank you, Mr. Blair. £20 million. Thank you, Sir Fred.
Here's to 40 wonderful years, my darling. Happy anniversary.
Cheers. Well, who'd have thought 40 years ago we'd still be together, as happy as we were on the day we first met?
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
The singer there, he seems to be singing Big Wobbly Tits.
Big Wobbly Tits. Sir, in my language, this means eternal love. It's very old traditional song of romance.
Oh, thank you.
It's a very beautiful song, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, well, how sweet.
Yes.
Where were we?
You were saying?
Oh, yes. Well, the years seem to have gone past so quickly and have become more and more fun.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is he singing Wrinkly Ball Bag?
Ah, Rinklib al-Bak. Sir, in my language, this means when joy fills my aching heart.
When joy... Yes.
It's a very beautiful song, sir. You know, sometimes make me cry.
Yes, yes. Thank you. I feel the same way, darling. Right.
Sir, madam, you're leaving? Hallo, Spunky, hand your brust ran.
Do you believe dreams can come true? Georgia here hasn't seen her parents since they moved to Argentina 5 years ago, have you?
No, I can't afford the fare.
Well, you can't afford the fare. And neither can we. But close your eyes. Close them. Because there is a dream of yours that we can make come true. And it's the dream you had while you were sleeping last night.
What?
Yeah. Hang on. Wait for it. Now open your eyes. She wants to lay off the cheese before she turns in.
It's Kevin.
Hello. Can I help at all?
Oh, hello, yes, it's my wife's birthday. So she's 43.
Thanks.
So,
Well, you come to the right place. We've got all sorts. Daisies, very nice. Or we have a Venus human trap.
I don't really know anything about flowers.
Well, I mean, daisies are lovely for brightening a room, a happy flower. The Venus human trap is perfect for trapping and devouring a human.
How much are the daisies?
$4.99.
And the Venus human trap?
$3.99.
Oh, Venus human trap then, please.
Would you like it gift wrapped?
Is that included in the price?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, not a problem. All right, come here, you.
I'm still Jeremy Kane from the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's still right, he still is. And earlier, Jeremy, you supervised me trying to beat the world record for saying nothing in 10 seconds. It was so close, wasn't it?
Yes, hard luck.
Ugh.
Hard luck.
Gah.
Hard luck. Hard luck.
Oh.
Hard luck. Hard luck.
Hard luck. And now you're here to watch me try to beat the world record for not saying anything in 10 seconds. What's the current world record?
Twelfington.
So it's Twelfington to beat. And I must say, I'm anything, 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 anything. Oh!
Hard luck.
Hard
luck.
Woo! Gee! Hard luck. Woo!
Hard luck.
Swam!
Hard luck.
Hard
luck. Hard luck. Hard luck. Hard luck.
Morning, if I asked about the future, would I sense a little tension? Cause there's something that I've got here that I'd really like to mention. Let me spell it out, I shall write it with my pen. P-N-S-I-O-N. My surname is Hughes, but please call me Glenn. Could you give me 5 minutes, maybe 10? Oh, right, I'll just wipe my feet. I must say, your garden's very neat. Yes, this is a lovely street. Oh, thank you, what a comfy seat. Right, you can get a pension automatic from the state. But let me tell you now that it really isn't great. You've got to make the right choices now you're getting older. How about a pension called a stakeholder?
Stakeholder! Stakeholder!
Oh, look, here's one in my folder.
Stakeholder!
Accessibility.
Stakeholder!
Flexibility.
Stakeholder!
Reliability and tax relief and contributions for liability. little purity. Have you ever thought about a lifetime annuity? A lifetime annuity, it's fiscal acuity. Like this, your money income purchase is simply converted, invested in the market but can always be reverted, enhanced or deferred or with an index link. Have a little look and just to tell me what you think. Take your time.
Ooh, is that the time? Let's have a look at what's on next week's show. Down Periscope. We'll be welcoming back comedian Josh Carter with his hilarious jokes about forests.
And that was just the conifers.
We'll be discovering the reason why when you mix butter with water, this happens. And I'll be flying around the studio like a bird. Great! Up Periscope. Well, all that remains is for me to say it's been... No, get back.
Before you say no, just a few moments more, sir. One more thing before you show me to the door, sir. Straight down the line, I've got the qualifications. An FSA certificate in tax administration. An NVQ diploma in retirement provision. I've got awards across the board for military vision. And long division, you've got to understand, I'm offering redemption. You really ought to think about taking out a pension. You really ought to think about taking out a pension. You really ought to think about taking...